In this video, I want to show you how to hire A players for your coaching business and build a stellar team. Make sure you stay until the end because I will also show you my secret weapon for interviewing people so that you can weed out the bad apples and you're left with true A players for your business. I also want to give a big shout out to Kate Grosvenor from the UK who gave us the idea for this episode. If you want to say thanks to Kate, go to her website at kategrosvenor.co.uk.
All about helping you go from passion to profits in your coaching business.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you're burning out in your business, but you're insecure about hiring people to help you? Well, over the last 18 months, I've hired over 20 people for my coaching business. And I can honestly say this has been the #1 most important step in helping me skyrocket my operations and help me scale my business to where it is today. But it's not always easy, right? You're not sure exactly who to hire and where to find the right people, how to interview them and how to bring them on and build a team of true A players. So in this video, I want to share with you what I've learned from hiring over 20 people for my business and help you build a business that brings your joy, your ease, and your fun back every day. The first thing we need to get really clear about is who you want to hire and which areas of your business need to be staffed up, right? So what I want you to do is first of all, look at what you really hate doing. Usually the things we hate doing take us a lot more time. We don't do them at all. We procrastinate on doing those things. And those are the areas you want to look at first. You also want to look at getting help in the more tactical areas of your business, such as the tech, the operations, the copywriting, and maybe even administrative support, because those are things you can much more easily outsource and bring someone in who's really good at that. The next thing you want to look at is where you might be lacking skills. Those are potential areas for you to hire help and bring in someone who is more experienced at those areas than you are. Next, we need to look at where you can find qualified people. The first source I recommend you look at for your coaching business and for hiring is personal referrals. Go ask your friends, go ask your family members, go ask business partners and say, hey, do you have a high quality referral for me? The good thing about this is that these people already come highly referred, which means that someone else already had an amazing experience with them. You can also look at your email list because these people already know you, they know your mission, they know your message, and they may be interested in working with you as well. If you can't find referrals and you don't have an email list, then you might go out there and look at job sites or sites such as Upwork.com, who also have great referral systems, and you can see qualified contractors and vendors and experts who have ratings and they already have reviews and they have resumes listed online that you can potentially even search and then be even more proactive in your hiring. Wondering how much to pay your new contractors or employees? Here's what I recommend. Start off by paying on an hourly basis while you still train them, while you're onboarding them, while they might be going through a probationary period. Later on, as your contractors or employees become full-time members of your team, you can consider paying them a flat monthly base pay, base salary, or base rate. Of course, you also want to look at how much you can actually afford to pay someone. So just because someone requires a certain hourly rate or a certain base pay doesn't necessarily mean that you have to pay that much. Make sure you have a budget for your business and you know exactly how much a specific position is worth to you and your bottom line. Now let's talk about your hiring process. And this is where many people make a lot of mistakes and they also spend a lot of time. Our hiring process is very simple, but it's very intentional. What we require our applicants to do is first of all submit a video. And that might be surprising for you, but it's very, very effective. A video is great because when you watch someone's video for 2 to 3 minutes, you already get an impression for who they are, what their personality might be like, how outgoing or how confident they might be, and it will give you a sense for whether you like that person and whether you want to then interview them and move them further in the hiring process. The second piece, of course, is their resume. The third piece is a personality test, and the fourth piece is then a 30 or 60-minute interview or screener. Now, for personality testing, we recommend either the DISC profile or the Kolbe personality test. Personality testing is also something I highly recommend for anybody in your organization. No matter how high or maybe lower level somebody might be, it's important for you to select a candidate with the right personality characteristics and types depending on the position you're trying to fill. If you're looking at hiring a coach, you may want to hire someone who is more outgoing, someone who is a people person, someone who has great communication skills, someone who likes to inspire and be with people. So there's nothing right or wrong with these personality types. You just want to make sure you're selecting the right personality for the right job. Now you have a personality test, you have a video, and you have a resume, and that will help you make a decision as to whether you want to spend your valuable time interviewing that person. So this process will help you save time, and it will help you bring in candidates who already have amazing qualifications and who already seem like they might be a perfect fit for you, so that you can interview less and you can interview the right people right from the start. Let's talk a little bit more about your actual job description and the requirements that you will place on your new candidates. Of course, your job description should be as detailed as possible. Make sure you put in how many hours are required, what exactly the requirements of the job are, what the person will be working on, what their goals are, and what their expectations will be, so they know exactly what they're signing up for right from the start. Lastly, don't forget about your intuition. What I've learned is that my intuition is never wrong. So if something seems off about a person, if they seem like they're telling you what you want to hear, if they seem not authentic, if they seem fake, if they seem sort of off, trust your intuition, regardless of how good the resume might be. Move on, and I promise your intuition will lead you to the perfect person for your coaching business. Now I would like to hear from you. What was your biggest takeaway from today's episode? Let me know below in the comments. Let's have a conversation about hiring and selecting your dream team. I hope this episode brought you well on your way towards hiring and selecting the perfect candidate and the perfect person for your coaching business. But if you want to know even more, I have something really special and exciting for you today. And that's our coaching business hiring guide. In this hiring guide, I will walk you through step by step what you need to do to select and hire the perfect people that will help you grow your coaching business to where you want to go, that will help you avoid burnout, that will make your business fun again, and build a team of real A players. To download your guide, simply go below in the description. There's a link for you where you can download the hiring guide right now. Stay focused on your goals, because I believe that you are meant to bring your passions to the world. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care. From Passion to Profits Live, our big annual event for coaches is happening this September in Hollywood, California. Do you want a ticket? For more info, go to FromPassionToProfitsLive.com. Apples and A players? Apples and winners?